Hello folks and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. It's been a while and it's been a while because I've not had many pickups. I haven't bought much, to be honest with you, but I have got 3 today and I'll show you what they are. Well, I didn't all get them all today. Got them over the course of the last couple of weeks, so I'll show you them. Just 3. So we'll start off with an order of pickup. And the first one I picked up was Red Sonja remastered, and I picked it up in CEX, brand new restoration. Now, I looked at that on Amazon and I seen the 4K was out. I was like, really do want that. This is a movie I don't own in any format, so I thought, if you're going to get the 4K. But £20, I usually like to, it'll probably drop in the next 6 months to about £10, and being a budget movie collector, I need to wait for that to do that. But when I was in CEX, they had the Blu-ray for £5. I was like, that can't be right, it's just out. But it looks like they priced it up as the old version, so it's not remastered. I haven't watched it yet, but I do intend to. And it's a movie that I remember, Sword and Sandals, and I remember it being pretty decent. So, as you can see. So, it's a brand new restoration. It's running time 89 minutes. It's got an aspect ratio of 2.35. Also got some special features. Leonardo Corsato, the last movie painter, an artwork gallery. I think he done like all the special effects, but artboards, because before there was so much CGI. There's the original theatrical trailer. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger, the man who raised Hollywood. Red Sonja versus Caldor, the making of a misunderstanding. So, yes, that is very good. On another note, it was my daughter's 18th birthday yesterday, and my family, which was really nice of them, decided they were going to throw a surprise barbecue. And that was really good. And my cousin was there, and he brought a drone with him. And it must have been a really quite expensive drone. And a couple of people have asked me, when I'm doing my hunts, maybe you could film the route that you do a bit better, and some of the areas I do a bit better. So what I'm going to ask him to do is I'm going to ask him to film my route on the drone. Wonder if anybody would be interested in that. And then I can do a voiceover it, because the drone went up to like 600 feet. Some amazing footage. There's actually some footage from the barbecue, just I'm showing the area, so I might even upload that on my YouTube channel if he wants to. If he sends me the footage of that, so that'll be a nice changey pace. And speaking of my route, yesterday I went to 5 or 6 shops just before the barbecue while my daughter was in karate, and there was quite a few Blu-rays, but they were all £2, and most of them were ones you could get in CX for the same price, things like that. There was a couple like Pan's Labyrinth for £2, but I've already got that, and a couple other ones. But the one that I did pick up for £2 was The Birdcage, and that's with Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, Nathan Lane, and Diane West. It says West, and I've never seen this before, but I have seen it in CEX for £8 or something like that. So I've never picked it up at that price, but for £2, I'll take it, and it does trade in for £5. But I think I'm going to add this one into my collection because I'm a Gene Hackman fan and a Robin Williams fan as well. And it's a comedy. It says, Robin Williams and Nathan Lane team up with a top-notch cast in the hilarious comedy. William is a great cabaret owner whose son announces he's marrying a daughter of a right-wing politician, Gene Hackman. There we go. What's the runtime on this one? 119 minutes. Looks like it's a region 3 one as well, because it's got ABC and D on it, and it's from United Artists. So that's pretty good. Also, I have still been carrying out my 100 movies in 100 days, and I'm actually a little bit behind. I think it would, because I started on the 14th of May, so I think it would finish in 10 days' time on the 24th, and I have only watched 89 movies, and I've watched a couple, which I'll talk about at the end, I think. We'll talk about a couple of the ones I've watched. But the reason I'm bringing it up is a couple of subscribers have encouraged me to watch some more classic movies that I've not seen. Like Waterloo, that's still one I'm listening to watch. Spartacus, Taxi Driver, things like that. And I did watch Spartacus, and I thought it was a pretty good film. And I don't own it on any format, so I watched it on a streaming service, and I was like, that's a decent movie. I'd like to own that. And you know, if you're going to own that, what format are you going to try and buy it in? The best one you can. And I seen it for £13. I was like, buy that. I could buy that, but again, hunting on a budget, and I'm struggling, you know, with the cost of living, as everybody is at the moment. So again, my budget's pretty limited. So I waited, and when I was at the caravan for a week, it came up on my timeline that it was being sold on Amazon for £9.10. I thought, can I pass that up? But it did say it'd take a couple of weeks to arrive, and it's just arrived. So I picked up the 4K Spartacus. It didn't come with a slipcover, which I was really disappointed in. So I wouldn't mind a slipcover. Does anyone know if this does come up with a slipcover? I don't know. So it's Kirk Douglas, Laurence Olivier, Gene Simmons, Peter Ustinov, Tony Curtis, and John Gavin. And this says it's got extended version with 12 additional minutes. So I don't know if I watched that one. Spartacus is a genre-defining epic from director Stanley Kubrick. Kirk Douglas and it's filmed on 35mm. So this is a 12. So how long does it run for? Just try to find out. Doesn't say. No, it's 3 hours. No, it does. It's just really, really small. 3 hours and 13 minutes it runs for. And if you can forgive me for a second, I actually picked up one more thing, which I'll show you in a second or two. Give me 2 secs. Sorry for the pause there, because I did pick one other thing up, but I wasn't. In fact, let's finish talking about Spartacus. In fact, I think I have finished. There isn't anything else I would say about it, but really did enjoy the film. Really did enjoy the film. Spartacus. I'm pretty sure you all know the story. Well, I didn't know the story, so maybe you don't. Spartacus was a Roman slave who led an uprising against the Romans in something BC, and was it AD? I can't. My knowledge isn't great, so. And I looked it up after, and it is based on a true story. Well, not a true story, a person that did exist, but they've obviously embellished it, so I thought it was pretty good. And it's the 60th anniversary edition. So I've rambled on about that enough, and I shall show you the other thing I picked up. I was going to trade it in.
Who said you could take that off my stack?
Well, I bought it, so...
I don't care. You gave it to me. I could have stole it.
Yes, so I did buy this, and it's season 1, 2 and 3 Vikings, and I was going to trade it in for £5, but my wife likes that series, so she has claimed it. So that's
right, I've claimed it.
So that's the other thing I purchased. So that's all the purchases I've made over the last couple of weeks or so. Not many. So my collection's not expanding as rapidly as it did, but maybe that's better. Quality over quantity, you know. And I am pretty much out of space anyway, so I'm gonna have to either build some more shelves, or I'm gonna have to decase some more Blu-rays. So I'm not sure yet, but there we go. Oh, and speaking of that, that's 2 Kirk Douglas movies, because I picked that one up the other day, didn't I? Which is Path to Glory. So that's 2 Kirk Douglas ones I picked up, and that's a Stanley Kubrick one as well. Ah, I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know they were both Stanley Kubrick, so there you go. So that is it. I appreciate you watching. I have picked up a few subscribers lately, and I'm quite happy about that. So if you are new to the channel, appreciate it. And if you've been here from the start or even the middle, I appreciate that too. thanks guys, and I'll catch you next time.